Hi, my name is Jasmine from Piers Sailing Center. On this episode of Ocean Science After School, we're going to be learning the basics of chart reading. For this episode, you're going to want to print the Boston Harbor chart that's on piersparksailing.org/OSAS. We use maps on land to get us from one place to another. These maps show us street names, buildings, and other landmarks. On the water, sailors and other mariners use nautical charts to help them navigate the ocean. On these charts, we can see how deep the water is, where rocks are, and other useful information. Today, I'm going to teach you all the basics of chart reading. The first thing we'll go over is depth. Depth tells us how deep the water is. If you look on your chart, you can see numbers all over the chart. These numbers represent the depth of the water at that specific spot during low tide. Nautical charts indicate the depth of the water at the lowest low tide so that boaters know how shallow it can get during low tide. Remember to always check when low tide and high tide are before leaving the dock. On the chart, you can also see that some parts of the water are white and some are light blue. This tells you which areas are deeper. The white areas have larger depths, which means that area is deeper than the light blue areas. It's important to know the depth of the water so that you don't get your boat stuck. Pause the video and find the highest depth. The next thing we're going to talk about are beacons. Beacons are sea landmarks. On land, we have landmarks like buildings. On the water, we use buoys or lighthouses to help us know where we are going. Buoys flow in the water with a bell or light. Buoys can be used to indicate channel, warnings of danger, or as a sea landmark. Today, we are going to talk about two buoys used to mark a channel. A red nun is a type of buoy that has even numbers on it, and when coming into the channel is on your right side. On your left side, when coming into a channel, are green cans. These types of buoys have odd numbers on them. When looking on a chart, these buoys are labeled with either an R for red or G for green, and the number of that buoy in quotation marks. You may see that some buoys have a FLR or FLG under the number. This stands for flashing red or flashing green. This tells you that the buoy flashes a red or green light. Next to the FLR or FLG, you will also see something that says 2S. This tells you that the light flashes every 2 seconds. The next thing we're going to talk about are shipping lanes or channels. Sailors use these channels to navigate in deeper waters. So if you look on your chart, you can see areas that say President Roads or Nantasket Road, and all of these areas are in the white areas of your chart. This indicates that the water is deeper and bigger boats like tankers and barges can navigate in this water. If these boats went into the lighter blue areas, then they will get stuck because the water is not deep enough for these boats. These channels are marked by the buoys that we learned earlier. So when a bigger boat is coming into the harbor, like on President Roads, they will have the green can on their left side and a red nun on their right side. And that is how they know that they are in deep enough water to enter the channel and that their boat won't get stuck. One way we like to remember this is red right return. When you are returning into the harbor, you always want to keep a red nun on your right. And that concludes our basic chart reading lesson. And as a reminder, you can find additional activities for this lesson at piersparksailing.org/OSAS.